Welcome back. Food waste, climate change, and resource insecurity. Those are three of the world's biggest problems, but there's an app for that. It's known as the DoorDash for Good, and it's putting food in the hands that need it.
We are joined by one of the women who created it. Leah Lizarondo is the co-founder and CEO of 412 Food Rescue and one of the brains behind Food Rescue Hero. We're so glad to have you here, and such an important thing to be talking about on Earth Day.
I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about how Food Rescue Hero is impacting people all across the area, not just here in Pittsburgh.
Right, so we were founded in Pittsburgh in 2015, and now Food Rescue Hero is being used in 20 cities in North America, so US and Canada. And collectively, there's about 30,000 users on the app who have moved about 80 million pounds of food.
So what is it? What do you do with it?
So what we do is we work with grocery stores, with universities, other institutions, events, and we take their surplus food and deliver it to nonprofits that serve those who are experiencing food insecurity. And then in COVID, we started delivering directly to homes. So it makes us, just like any other delivery services.
Yeah, and when you go through the grocery stores, if you find maybe an avocado or an apple that may be a little bit damaged or looks like they couldn't sell it, is that something that you can take?
Yes, so grocery stores every day refresh their shelves, and if there's one or two apples left or a bunch of kale, they'll replace that, and then they save the box for us, and then our volunteers who drive the food basically look at the app and take the food from where it's coming from to where it's needed.
I know that you guys are hoping to grow to 100 cities. I can't see why that wouldn't be possible, because this is going to a good place. And like you said, for some reason, when we see a damaged avocado or apple in the store, it's not something we want to just pick up. We find the one that's more perfect, but it doesn't mean that it's bad.
No, and it's more than damaged vegetables too. Sometimes it's pure surplus. Sometimes it's a delivery that was unplanned, or a fridge breaks down and they have to make sure that the milk is distributed. It's all of these things that happen every day.
We just had a statistic about restaurants and the surplus they have. And I know this morning on the morning news we were talking about how much food individual families throw away every year, and the amount that adds up. And it's not only that we're losing money by doing that, but it's also contributing to greenhouse gas emissions and more.
Right.
And this is your way of helping to stop that or slow it.
Yeah, so our Food Rescue Heroes are also climate activists. Food waste is one of the leading causes of greenhouse gas emissions. And as you said, households waste about over $2,000 of food every year.
Incredible. So much. How are you getting these big names involved in the organization, like Billie Eilish and Justin Bieber we were talking about?
Right. So it's about spreading the word. And whenever we hear about a concert that's happening, we work with the stadiums, we work with all of the venues, and the marathon that's coming up, we're collecting food from there. So all those bananas that will be surplus there.
Well, congratulations, 7 years, right, this year?
7 years, yes.
It's incredible how much you've grown and how much good you've done in those 7 years.
And thank you for your support, for helping us raise awareness.
Happy Earth Day, and thank you so much for joining us today.
Congrats on all of your success in that app too. Pretty amazing.
To learn more about 412 Food Rescue and to download the app to become a Food Rescue Hero volunteer driver, you can go to PittsburghTodayLive.com to help do your part too.